A while ago about the setback for Meghan Markle when Netflix decided very abruptly to cancel her pet project, Pearl. But is the same now happening to Prince Harry? And what is the latest? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Nice to see you. Now, this particular gentleman that you're going to see at the side of me now, a man called C.H. Simpson. He was the MC, the Master of Ceremonies at Vauxhall Pleasure Gardens. So we've just been filming down there. I thought I'd take a picture of him really just to remind everybody that from the 1700s right through to the 1800s, he welcomed everybody into the spectacular Pleasure Gardens. I don't know what he'd think of it today, honestly, you know, full of burger wrappers and chewing gum bottles, all that sort of stuff, the unsavouries hanging around there. But in that period, you would have had a live band, dancing, Ferris wheel, roundabouts, that sort of stuff. Times were a lot more pleasurable. That's why they were called the Pleasure Gardens, and C.H. Simpson was a bigger star as you could possibly get in that particular era. Back as ever though to your breaking royal story of the day. What's interesting actually, what I find about this story is, as we now know, Meghan got released, shall we say for the want of a better word, from her contract with Netflix, all regarding of course the cartoon Pearl. We've also told you that she's still festering around, looking to see what can be salvaged from that. And then Prince Harry has had something, well, some might say of a setback or an opportunistic moment. I'll explain. Prince Harry has been busy over the last few months talking to someone about his life story, about the man that he's become, not the prince that he was born. And of course, one of the bigger issues is the fact that he's planning to return in a couple of weeks' time now to the United Kingdom against all that anxiety and pressure and stress, and of course the family, which he basically managed to throw into the racist pile when he spoke with Oprah Winfrey on international television. But what we can tell you first and exclusive on the show is production has stopped on that book. Why are you ask, Neil? I'm glad you asked. Yes, we're daft, aren't we? But on a serious note, it's nothing to do with Tom Bower, Meghan Markle and all that explosive undisclosed biography. It's all really to do with now Penguin Random House, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, would like to keep a space for his thoughts about the Platinum Jubilee. Of course, this is a very good selling point, as you can imagine, and the first time that he's been welcomed back into the family after a very long hiatus. Now, depending on what he says in the book, would obviously determine exactly how well it would sell. And as we've told you before many times here on the show, it's all about sensationalism, you know. When these celebrities, and that's what Harry is now, micro-celebrity, when they have these book deals, they have to spill the beans, you know. I mean, if you think about it, Dame Joan Collins has written numerous tell-all books. Can there be anything left? But apparently Joan keeps digging away into those picture scrapbooks and finding new revelations about former husbands. And that's exactly what Harry and Meghan will now have to do if they want to stay relevant and of course grab those much needed headlines. We all know it was piffle really when they decided that they wanted to have a private life and just simply devote life to service and charity. What we have seen is they're setting themselves up naturally with millions of pounds, but with millions of pounds comes a cost, normally to your personal life. So what exactly will Harry be revealing to the book publisher about the Platinum Jubilee? As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.